time. Hello and good morning, everybody. We're going to be painting today. And did I get fresh water? No, but I think it's good enough. So, let me just move this. How are you all? That took a little bit of a while to get on here this morning. Sorry about that. We're painting a Brigadoon. That's my knowledge of the English language. I think, when everybody was still learning the English language and I was learning other languages, I forgot to keep learning English. And I think that I just, that suffered. It suffered. My English language skills, my vocabulary suffered. A Brigadoon. It is an idyllic place far away from civilization. So I can't remember if I chose this image or somebody else chose this image, but I love this image. So, hey Tash, how are you? Good morning, Julie. My phone did not fall on the floor this morning. If you were here yesterday, I didn't even realize that it was filming and it had fallen on the floor, so I apologize for that. Zan wrote me and said, gosh, I'm happy that your phone didn't die on you. This is the image, and I didn't post it. I should have posted it on Instagram stories, but I didn't. It's been a bit of a crazy morning already. I've had to drain our washing machine twice already because it's not draining. So I'm not sure if there's a blockage in there or it's just overworked. We've had it for, I think 16 years, and it is well used and abused. Having my in-laws live with us and one of my in-laws being bedridden, you can imagine the washing machine is used probably about 4 or 5 times a day. And that's my life, my story, my life, but not really, because, I'd rather talk about art. Who is painting with us today? Either of you painting with us today? I'm going to grab some paper and try and paint this. Maybe I'll paint it, maybe I'll do it a few times in different materials. I think that's a good idea. I need to get warmed up. Not very warmed up yet. My computer is making very large noises. When it rains, it pours, and it literally poured last night. And we're supposed to be getting storms all weekend. I asked my husband, did you hear the thunder? Did you hear the lightning? Did you see that we lost power? Nope. He did not see any of that. All right. Good morning, Janice. Hi, how are you? Yesterday we painted and drew. I've got another double spread. I've got lots of double spreads. We painted burgers yesterday. It was kind of like a foodie week this week. So these are my 2 burgers. Burger number 1, burger number 2. Bean burger and beef burger. They were fun to paint. That was in my Burgers and Beyond workshop. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Hi, Louise. Hey, C. Are you saying no because of my washing machine, C? I think it's time for a new one, and a new one real quick because I can't keep emptying out. I have to drain it, and it's not an easy drain because the tube that you usually use to drain it, it's kinked inside somehow, and it's not funneling through that. So then I have to open the main trap, and it just floods out, and I have to kind of make this system so that it funnels at least 70% of the water into a bucket, but just a very low-lying tray, and then I have to get rid of the water quickly so that I don't spill it everywhere, but then it goes everywhere on the floor anyway. Luckily it's tiled. Louise says, I'm still catching up on my bowls of food. Oh, this one, the noodle bowl. Yeah, that one was nice too. So It was kind of like a theme this week to do all 3 of them. If you are with us for all the whatchamacallits, all my workshops, they run on Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Some of you got confused, and because what happened was, and I think I tried to explain it in an email, but it may not have come through properly. When I set all these classes up, I set them up individually, and then somebody said, can you sell them as a package? So I put them as a package, but I can't double up the time, so I had to just put a random time and just sell the package as was. And then I said, don't ignore that, ignore all of that, because I will send you the links. So that's why I said I'll send you the links, but you probably got messages. So just wanted to let you know that next week on Tuesday, we are doing, it's a light and shadows workshop. And on Wednesday, it's teacups and bowls. I love painting teacups and bowls. So that's going to be super exciting. You can go to my website. If you signed up to the Peonies workshop, I'm going to get started, I promise. If you signed up to the Peonies workshop, just going to do this in just a quick pen sketch just to get warmed up. If you signed up to my Peony workshop, the last email, which will have the link to the replay, I'm giving everybody a 15% off any workshop. So if you didn't sign up for the first round, and you want to sign up, you still can. It's just, it'll be 15% off. So there is a little bit of a discount. Just getting warmed up here. So if you haven't, if you're just here, I haven't sent the image out. Usually the images actually, they used to go out every day on Instagram stories, but I just wanted to give back to our Patreons. So Patreons basically get access to all the images whenever they want throughout the year, and they can work on them. And then the odd time I will put the image in stories. Oh, good timing, pen, for it to run out. No, it's still here. The pen is still here. Melissa! Hi, Melissa. It's Thursday today. Melissa says, your palette looks like a floral bouquet. This one here? This one, actually, it was from the burgers yesterday because they were so colorful. Right? Super colorful burgers. So fun to do. This was my palette for the burgers. Oh, and yeah, and this one too. Yeah. I know, Sue's like, yeah, washing machine and computer, ugly. Yes. Julie says, I have a terrible connection and I'm hearing 1 word out of 2, so I think I'll have to log off and try later. Does anybody else have bad, I was going to say, does anybody else have bad hearing? No, you don't have bad hearing. It's not you. It's my computer, and it's your connection, not your bad hearing. Okay. If you do want to take a screenshot of this, I'm going to be working from this all morning. How can I do this? Can you do this? Shall I turn it this way a little bit? Is it this way? And up. There we go. Is that good? You want to screenshot it and you can draw with us? Melissa says, you're all clear over here, but that could be because Could be because you're like within 100 kilometers of me, Melissa. We have to make a drawing date. We have to. All right. I'm gonna give you, what should we do? I'm not very here. I'm a little bit skew-whiffy everywhere today. Look at this. Is that better? It's a little bit better, isn't it? Let's do a 5-minute. Let's see what we can come up with in 5 minutes, everybody. Should we do a 5-minute one? Oops. I'll get my Excels out. I have my Tim Hortons card here. And, but I'm not doing any scraping this morning. Not right now, anyway. All right, 5 minutes. I'll set the timer on my watch, if my watch actually works. Here we go, 5 minutes. Excuse me. Is anybody drawing and painting with me? I know that some of you have the images and some of you don't, but if you are drawing with me, let me know. And also tell me, I know you're drawing. If you're drawing, you can't tell me, but if you want to tell me, you can tell me what you're drawing with. It's always nice to know that there are others drawing with us. C says, I am hearing and seeing. Oh, good. I'm glad that you can hear and see today. Remember, these are the mornings where you can just come and play with us because, you know, there's no rules. You can use whatever materials. You can enjoy your time. And you know, Melissa Martin has Art Hang Party. Melissa, what is your theme tonight? 7 p.m. Eastern. Melissa will be drawing on YouTube and sharing images with timed images, and then you can share them with her, and she will post them, or she'll show you them as the session is going. It's actually really fun. It's fun to see everybody's work as well. You're much more savvy when it comes to all that streaming stuff, Melissa. Ooh, Melissa says we're drawing vintage photo booth photos with dogs. Oh, so cool. Oh, is it the owners plus their dogs? Is that what it is? Good morning, Leslie. Sia's painting or drawing with gouache. We have a few Melissa fans over here. Meryl is like in awe of your Art Hang Party. She loves it. She thinks it's very relaxing and a lot of fun. Just thought I would let you know, Melissa. And anyone coming to Oaxaca with me in January, we have a meet at 12 p.m. midday today. It's going to be good to meet everybody and get together. If you're interested in coming to Oaxaca, there are still 5 spots remaining. You have a minute left still, everybody. Now, I haven't added any. Maybe I can add some blue to the sky here. I'm just using an extremely large brush. Ah, Meryl says, good morning, Melissa. Got my stickers. And Leslie is painting with gouache. And Melissa says, the show and tell in her art hang party is the best part. Yeah, I love it. It's very nice. Also, it gives me time to go grab another coffee or a drink, whatever I'm drinking. Ten seconds, everybody. So Melissa, next year my daughter's going to TMU. So I'm going to be coming into Toronto quite a lot. So we'll have to do a lot more meetups. I'm going to be bugging her. All right, I want this, the time is up, but I'm just going to clean this area here and then put a little crack in the rock here. And then also just add a little bit of contrast in the grasses down here. My watch is like, hello, you're done. All right, well, it kind of blended all together, this one. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to do another 5-minute one, and I'm going to do it in Neo Colors. Just have to dry this. I know, it's annoying because it's going to be loud, but this way I can turn the page. Oh, Julie's back. Good. Melissa says it's always a relief when the postal system does their job. Yes, definitely. Julie says, I can hear you from phone data, not the Wi-Fi. Well, that's nice. I feel very honored for you to come back and use your data to come and see us. All right, let's do another 5-minute one. 5-minute ones are always great because it's energy, lots of energy. All right, 5 minutes starts now. Look at that little yellow bit. I'm going to put that on, and the green bits as well. I'm going to get those little green bits in. There are different color green bits though. Some of them are lighter, and then some of them are brighter. Maybe not that bright, but quite bright. And another thing that's on this evening, and I have to see what the images are, but the Visual Arts Passage have their sketch and draw at the same time as Melissa's. I do kind of have to do both. I'm taking their course right now, the Fine Arts Gallery course. So I do feel like I should do both. So I may do half of yours and half of theirs, Melissa. Hope you're not offended by that, but that's, yeah. So it's a fantastic course. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't shown much of my work. I've shown snippets, but yeah, I'm not going to be posting it yet. And it's really great. They give incredible feedback, and I feel like I've been setting myself some great goals, which is good. I mean, I know you can probably do it on your own, but honestly, like having people who know the industry and what and have been through it and are actually practicing gallery arts, then I think it's fantastic. Like, it's really helpful. They have another session coming up in July, so if anyone is interested, I think it starts July 14th, I want to say. Yeah. And they treat everybody like as individuals. So you're going at your pace. So you could be, you know, super advanced, or you can be a beginner, or you know, they'll help you. I mean, it's not a learn to draw. It's really like self-motivational, self-motivating. my brain. Like, you can't, you know, they're not holding your hand through this. This is you doing a lot of work. But it's good, it's good. I'm happy with it. What course am I doing? It's the Visual Arts Passage Fine Arts Gallery program. I can send you the link. Okay, I need some, I think I need some pink, actually. I think there's a lot of pink in this. Maybe not such a dark pink. Pink, and 29 seconds left. That's how much pink I can put on here. Not much. I feel like I get a workout with these new colors. And I don't think this looks much like a waterfall at all. Okay, does anybody want more time on that, or are you good with that? What a crazy mess. It's all right. Hi Martina, how are you? Oh, TMU is right downtown. Yes, it's right Dundas Square, basically. Melissa says, I see USK is doing a big park visit event on Saturday, which would have been good to go to, but we're having people from out of town. One day we will go. Oh, that's so cool. Which park? Are they in Regent Park? Julie says, don't feel honored. It's almost infinite. So I'm sure that is really a proof of how much I love you. Mwah! Thank you, Julie. And she said, but I guess the fact that I tried to find a way around the non-working Wi-Fi is proof. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, let's do another one. That was a little bit of a disaster. They're just warm-ups though. Should we do it? Do you want to do a longer one? So far, Martina, we've done a line drawing. I did a little bit of an Inktense block drawing, and then this one. This one got a little bit crazy. Let me see if I can find other. Here, I've got a double spread here. I'm going to get my Himmies out. Himmies are always a good way to add a lot of paint on your page very quickly. So let's get these out. My messy himmies. I did spray them extra yesterday. Oh, they're not looking too bad. All right. Let's get started. So this is, whoa, this is the image that we're using if anybody is interested in joining and doing a Brigadoon. Is it a Brigadoon or Brigadoon or Brigadoon, or what's the emphasis on? Only because I never use the word Brigadoon. I mean, it must be Dune because it has to rhyme with June, because we're doing June rhyming words this month. Melissa says they're doing a Lakeshore West garden tour, so a bunch of the parks along the waterfront. Oh, like Norway Park. I only remember that one because my parents are Scandinavian. So, oh, time. Let's do a 10-minute one. Or maybe I won't time it. You can just do one. We'll see how long it takes us. I could have also cropped this as well, but I kind of like I like the fluffiness of this tree over here. I want to get that on. That would have been quite good. What am I doing on Saturday? Oh gosh, I can't do Saturday. Going to a celebration of life and then a barbecue, and yeah, not possible. That's too bad. I always miss them. Louisa says, dunno, I think it's Scottish, so you need to say it Scottishly. Brigadoon. Is that good? A Brigadoon. I feel like all Scottish people have deep voices. Oh, Little Norway Park is directly outside your window. Really? That's kind of crazy. That means you're extremely central. Melissa, we used to do the city chase. Do you remember the city chase? Did you ever do the city chase? I feel like you would have done the city chase, maybe. And many times there were events happening, like, because you had checkpoints. And many times there were checkpoints actually at Little Norway Park. Little Norway. I'm going to go over a little bit on this side. The city chase was an urban race, urban city adventure, and they stopped doing it a few years ago. I did not do the city chase, but saw it happening around. Oh yeah, people were everywhere. It was a lot of fun. We did it for more than 10 years running, my husband and I. And we got to the finals, or the nationals rather, which was held in Kingston. We had to paddleboard out into Lake Ontario and canoe. We had to eat 2 pounds of poutine. It was god awful because by the time you got to the 2nd pound, the poutine was cold and you had to eat it. We had to blow glass, these glass balls, which was really fun. And I have them here. I haven't hung them up yet. I'm still not sure where to hang them, but this is one of the challenges that we had to do. And what else did we have to do? We had to, we did paintballing. That wasn't in Kingston. That was back in, like, close, actually north, I think Mississauga or somewhere like that, or Markham. And then we had to, we slept overnight in the Big Apple. Oh, you gotta go. Jog time. Well, that'll be fun. Go for a nice jog. I feel like I need to start jogging again, but I don't know if my body would be able to jog anymore. I don't know. I feel like I'm just not a jogger anymore. Maybe I need to take Piper out. Maybe she can make me into a jogger. Actually, her walk is pretty much a slow jog. I could slow jog her walk. Okay, so we have some people using gouache. Who else is drawing this morning? Meryl, are you drawing it? I need some red. Meryl's maybe not quite awake yet because it's very early for Meryl. If you're here and you have not signed up for the peony meet, please sign up. And yeah, I've posted it on Patreon. I will post the link again in stories today. I think it was, I posted it late yesterday in stories. There isn't a direct link, only for Patreons, or you can just subscribe to my Substack newsletter, which, you know, if you really don't want a newsletter, I think you can opt not to have it be delivered. I really don't write too much, and I apologize to those of you who are expecting a lot, but I did, if you go back to my first ever newsletter, I do say, you know, please don't expect me to be writing every week because I'm not really a writer. I do enjoy when I do get one out, and I should probably do more process videos, but I feel like these are my process videos, so if I was to do more, it would be like overkill. You can see me paint every day, almost. Maybe not as much as you used to be able to, but almost. Anybody else got anything other than Art Hang Party Visual Arts Passage today that you know of that I can share? Because, you know, sharing is caring. Oh, Meryl is painting. Great, Meryl. I want kind of like a mossy green up here. And I need to take that down. Oh, it's actually a little person up there, the little yellow. I thought it was like a yellow bush. And now, look, I can zoom in. It's a little person with a yellow sweater on. Huh. What do you know? This photo is from Unsplash, by the way. Everybody, if you are wondering where the photo is coming from. And my page is not drying very quickly. In a minute, I will take a smaller brush. See how big my brush is still? And maybe I will dry this as well. See, the Himmies, they allow you to be a little bit more impasto-ish. That's why they're very similar to acrylic, but dry flat. I mean, that's the fun part about them. Whereas when you're doing gouache from a tube, it's very different. C says, I usually sign up several times due to the fact that I'm never sure it really happens. I don't think you do, C. I think once you've, like, if you press the button, it just says you're already registered, but you don't actually, I don't see 20 C's in my list of people who I can see are coming. I think you're fine. Okay, bear with me. I don't have a mute button here. It's not quite completely dry, but I can use a thinner brush now and do some other details. Are you guys enjoying the month of June so far? I would like to have a Patreon meet with you guys because we're doing colors this July, colors in July. We've done it for the past however many years, and we have to come up with some great combos. I know, Louisa, that you would have a lot of great combos, and I'm not sure if you helped us last year. Were you around last year this time? Anyway, I think it would be a fun catch up and chat to create some combos. I mean, I can think of them, but you know, my Marmite and pickles, not everybody liked Marmite and pickles because they don't like Marmite. So, you know, we'll try and find some combinations like champagne and strawberries, or that would be a good one, actually. I like food combos because I can really relate to the colors. I mean, there are, like, we could do forget-me-not blue and primrose yellow, right? We could do flowers, flower colors. I know that C would love that. Or we could do a mix. We'll do a mix. And then theme-wise, I think it would be good for everybody to either put their 2 cents into a theme or to do your own theme. You know, some people like drawing birds, some people like doing landscapes, some people love doing portraits. So I think picking your own theme is a really good idea, but using the color restraints of the day. So you just need to, it's that I'm going to do this and you're going to do that, and sticking to that, but using the same colors that we're all using. I think it would be really pretty, like for sharing on stories, if I had all these, you know, violet and, I don't know, violet and banana landscapes or portraits, but in different subject matter, but the same colors. Bird colors. But even like doing birds in those colors would be great too. A lot of times you don't have to copy it. Oh yeah, pigeons. Pigeons of all those colors. You could do that. That would be fun. Do we have any more? We do have a little bit of this orange up here in the rock. I mean, look at this, right? Like I just use all the colors that I see. Oh, look, there's a little heart there. I like that. I'm going to leave that there. Whereas when we have a limited palette, it's really interesting to see the change in people's work because they're just limiting what they're using color-wise. And some of them really worked and some of them did not work. Like I feel like licorice and green peas would work, or I'm such a foodie, or olive green and sunset orange. That could be any orange. Blueberry and strawberry. Yeah, that would work too. Louisa says, cardinal colors one day, blue jay colors the next. Oh, I like that idea. Should we do that? That's what you meant by bird colors. Okay, if you're listening to this and you are like, you know, looking for things to draw, come and draw with us. Don't steal Louise's idea because I think it's brilliant and I think we're going to use it. Let's do bird. Like we're halfway through the year. We do birds in December, so we can do bird colors in July. Yes, Louise. Yes, 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 Louise. We like it. We're doing it. I like it. I think it would look real pretty. Real pretty. But you don't draw the birds. You draw like whatever with the bird colors, right? Oh, it's going to be so fun. Yeah, bird color Brigadoon. Well, this is kind of a bird color Brigadoon. It's kind of crazy. A Brigadoon. Because it rhymes with June. I'm sure I sound ridiculous when I try and do accents. I was that kid who used to walk around, maybe I shouldn't admit this. I was that kid who used to walk around doing accents, like, but I would have like an Australian accent for like 3 weeks. That was me as a kid. Little did I know that I was going to be speaking other languages and living in another country. It's funny how that works. Funny, ha. Leslie says, no, we love listening to you. Well, that makes me happy. I'm so happy that you like listening to me. That's so funny. Let's stick with birds. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are going to have so much fun. Or we can do it the opposite way round. So you could either take the bird color and use the bird color, or you could take the food color and paint the bird in the food color. Do you know what I mean? Now we're going to have to find some birds like the red-winged blackbird, which has a little bit of red and yellow on it and a lot of black. Maybe proportionally you have to keep the amount of color to your picture. So that too, think about proportion, how much of that color is in the bird, how much you can put in your picture, or is that too crazy? That may be too crazy. I love this fluffy tree. I know it's almost time. This morning went very quickly. C just laughed at me. I think it was the pure fact that we would have to think about how much of a proportion one color is to the other and make sure that we get that in our images. I still don't know what I'm going to do though. I would like to pick a theme. I'd like to pick whether I haven't done portraits for a while, but then you know what, then I'm going to get stuck into doing really intricate portraits, and I really don't think I can, my brain can't do that right now. So I have like some commissions to do, so I got to get those done. Pet portraits. A bit stodgy, this. Let's make this a little bit. There's some blues too in this I need to add into the mix. How's everyone's Brigadoon doing? Quick portraits, figures. Yeah, I wouldn't mind quick portraits and figures. That would be nice. Could even do like interiors with figures. I kind of like that, or maybe figures gatherings. That would be nice too. I mean, I don't mind complex if they're fast. So maybe we'll just set timers. Maybe I'll bring a dice every morning too, and we can just throw a dice, and that'll be like 6 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and just do less than 10 minutes per thing. That would be quite fun. A lot of colors going on here. Let's see. Can't seem to get this color. Okay, and just a little bit of grass. C says, I only did one Brigadoon. One is better than none, and that's fine. I just did a whole bunch because I needed to get warmed up. Grasses here, make them a little bit more realistic, or with a little bit more texture. 3 minutes, everybody, 3 minutes. Almost done. Didn't put the little person in there, that's all right. And I feel like there needs to be a little bit more water down here, so I'm just going to take my white. There's my Brigadoon. My Brigadoon. Oh, actually, this one needs to be a little bit darker here. had a little bit more of a ridge there. Super colourful, that Brigadoon. Portraits in bird colours. Yeah, I like the portraits in bird colours. I mean, they don't have to take long, right? You could do a quick portrait. It doesn't have to be, as long as it doesn't run past the hour, I'm okay. And maybe doing mixed media, and like, I would like mixed media portraits, so maybe that's what we'll do. But I'd like to think of a theme. A theme. Well, we'll think about it. We'll chat. Brigadoon. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a really good day. Yeah, this was my other Brigadoon. It looks like that, right? It looks very similar to that. And then the other Brigadoons was this one. So we did some warm-ups and we did a longer piece. Have a lovely, lovely Thursday. And I will see some of you in a couple of hours. Bye. Take care. See you. Bye.